Breaking: the US is ready to bring the pain to Iran, according to this country. Is this a warning shot to the mullahs of Tehran? Or, is the US quietly lining up its allies in preparation for military strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities, and therefore a potentially total war with the Islamic Republic? News.com.au, the Australian branch of the Murdoch Empire, reports. The United States is reportedly prepared to bomb Iran's nuclear capability as early as next month, and Australia will have a role to play. According to senior figures in the Turnbull government, the US is almost ready to pull the trigger on sites related to Iran's nuclear program, in a move that would no doubt impact the wider region, American Thinker reports. One particular facility, the Pine Gap Joint Defense Facility in the Northern Territory, would play a significant targeting role in joint US-led strikes on Iran. According to the report, it's considered crucial among the so-called Five Eyes intelligence partners, for its role in directing American spy satellites. The report comes at a time when tensions between Washington and Tehran are hitting boiling point. In one of the latest exchanges of threats between the two nations, Iran said that a war with it would be the mother of all wars. Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull dismissed the ABC's report, calling it a speculation. He acknowledged that the whole world is aware of Trump's attitude towards Iran. President Trump has never been one to boast or brag about his military decisions and strategies, and at this point we simply do not know what our military intent is. I will say it makes complete military sense to have military strategic assets for elimination when it comes to Iran. Bottom line is, President Trump and his administration know how dangerous and on the edge Iran is and their desire for WMDs. Iran will never cave to our demands, nor will they ever comply, so this will boil down to other nations convincing Iran to denuclearize, or we will go hot into a conflict. Defense Industry Minister Christopher Pyne, when asked whether Mr. Trump's threats against Iran should be believed, said, "Certainly President Trump has indicated that he's a person who's prepared to act in a way that previous presidents haven't. And for that reason, one should always take anything that he says extremely seriously." U.S. Secretary of Defense James Mattis reinforced America's hardline on Iran while speaking alongside Ms. Bishop, Defense Minister Marise Payne, and U.S. Secretary of State Michael Pompeo at the Osman meeting in San Francisco midweek. Saud Mattis said Iran had been a destabilizing influence throughout the region. The only reason that the murderer Assad is still in power, in Syria, the primary reason, is because Iran has stuck by him, reinforced him, funded him, he said. We see the same kind of malfeasance down in Yemen, where they're fomenting more violence down there. We've seen their disruptive capabilities demonstrated from Bahrain to the Kingdom. And it's time for Iran to shape up and show responsibility as a responsible nation. It cannot continue to show irresponsibility as some revolutionary organization that is intent on exporting terrorism, exporting disruption across the region. So I think